So I made a video about the Grammys, and it's time we talk about the elephant in the room, and that's Drake, because the industry clearly set a warning to Drake, and that's the music industry is going to go on with or without you. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, there can always be a replacement for you. That's really what they said. How did they say that, you may ask? Not like us, sweeping, number one. Number two, Lucian, Dr. Dre. Number three, went out of their way to get the close up on Beyonce. The close up, Taylor Swift dancing, singing, all these different angles. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Come on. I mean, look, the funniest thing about this, right? One of the most viral moments of the night is when Kendrick was going up when he won, I think it was Record of the Year, when he won the first one, the first televised one, and A Minor hit when he was on stage and everyone is all synchronized. That doesn't happen if Kendrick doesn't stop. I don't know if you remember, there's a video of it happening, but there's also, they caught it on the broadcast, where he's walking and he's hugging someone random because they're like dancing really excited. He hugged them and his ring like dropped. So he hugged the woman, had to go pick up his ring and then walk on stage. That bought him extra seconds for the perfect moment to hit A minor and have everyone sing in harmony. I don't think Kendrick did that on purpose. I don't think the Grammys producer did that on purpose. But like Kendrick said in Euphoria, everything about me is blessed. It just is. It just is. Even when he's not trying to be calculated, it's calculated. I don't mean that like, I mean that in like, it's just like things are just falling in place for this brother, man. Things are just falling in place for this brother, man. And like I said, the Grammys are like, listen, Drake. I mean, Drake also made disses and they weren't nominated. They weren't nominated. Obviously, whether it was submitted, pushed, whatever, but like it, at the end of the day, regardless, it was not nominated for whatever reason, and it did not win, and it was not going to win. So, I mean, look, like I said in another video, Kendrick stopped a lot of people from getting their first Grammy that night. Kendrick went up against some of the biggest names in the game since he's been in, and some of the new young bloods who are just sweeping the nation. And he took them out with one song, no album. That's insane. That's insane. Now, Drake fans, don't get all twisted. You're probably already typing and didn't even get to this part of the video. Drake will be A-okay, bruh. For the most part. What I mean by that is Drake's still going to make music, and his music's still going to hit, and people are still going to love it. This doesn't do anything for his profits. It doesn't do anything for his overall. The only thing it does is hurt his legacy with people who are rap fans, right? That's the only thing that's at play here. Now, why I say Drake is going to be fine, mostly is because Drake does have a massive ego, like many of these people do, but he has a massive ego and a very fragile one. And I get that based, obviously I don't know the guy. I get it based off how he interacts on Instagram and social media, and how especially during the beef, he was doing that IG story BS instead of just getting the booth and fucking rapping. And yes, he did drop songs, but I mean, Kendrick was piecing him up from here to Sunday and back. And you're out here going and making, oh, what does he mean? Show me this shot. No, bruh. Go in the booth and dispel the rumors. Instead, you making some bullshit. And he does this with many other people. And that's what he's insecure, bruh. So, and fragile ego. And so having a bunch of people just not liking, depending on how bad his ego is, having a bunch of people just literally just not liking you is already enough. Having a bunch of people singing along to you being a pedo and you liking A minors, like all this stuff, bruh, on national television, primetime national television on one of the oldest networks in mankind history since TV stations were invented. That's what this man did to you, bro. That's what he did to you while you're in Australia doing whatever, having bullet holes in your jacket and doing all this dramatic bullshit. No. This is the issue. The lawsuit, the theatrics. Dog, get in the booth and rap. Or sing. Whatever you want to do. But I'm telling you, and Drake fans will spin it. Him going on a bunch of these white streams and downplaying and dissing rap because he lost a battle. And he lost. He lost his rap battle. He won all these streams doing this. Doing the lawsuit. Then putting a bunch of black streamers in this defamation case to help prove his point, and not one white streamer, not one white reactor. And before you ask why it matters, just know it fucking matters. This is my problem about Drake. He's acting like Young Money does this. Wayne, Nicki Minaj, Drake, they all do this. They act out or at least actively participate in beefs and then act like they were done. They were just chilling and someone just bullied. They act like they got bullied. Drake went out to Times Square and put an ad out saying that rap is a competition. Rap is a competition. Rap's a competition. When is he going to drop? When is he going to drop? I'm bigger than the Super Bowl. All these things. Then when a nigga responds, then he has nothing else to say. And now it's like, I'm feeding him information. Then you're going to open up a defamation lawsuit about a song in which allegedly, not even allegedly, because you said this, you fed him information. How is someone going to defame you with information that you gave them? And you said you're on record giving them. That makes or at least record saying you gave it to them. That makes no sense. So he's dramatic and he likes because it's distracting from the fact that he got his ass whooped. And that's why I'm happy the Grammys happened, because it showed again that he got his ass whooped. It's not even close. He didn't win this battle, and it's fucking over. It's fucking over. And the reason also why I say this is because I've seen it too many times where rappers, and Kendrick will say this, said it in Euphoria, kind of, where it's like rappers will be saying just some bullshit on their albums. Like, I don't want to hear Drake talking about he's the best rapper anymore. And no, bruh. No. You had an opportunity that you teed up and you lost. And the industry, UMG, Universal Music Group, all of them said, Drake, watch this. And Drake, you're not going to watch it. The people in your life, the people left in your life that's not laughing and singing along to this song at you, are going to watch this. And even they will be like, damn. They got Taylor Swift. They got video of Taylor Swift backing her ass up to Not Like Us. That's insane work. Beyonce was smiling and cheesing harder to Kendrick winning than herself winning. Now, granted, she was in shock that she won. But nonetheless, optics. They destroyed you. They made you look insignificant. They said, hey, Drake, I want you to know that you are not big. And this is the industry. Recording studios. Say, hey, you're not bigger than the program. And I'm not pro industry. I'm just saying this is what they clearly showed. That you're not bigger than the program. You make us a shit ton of money, yes. But guess what? We are the label that owns you. You make us money, we make you famous and money. Stop it. Because guess who else we have? The person who just swept the Grammys. So at the end of the day, the show must go on. And matter of fact, again, Kendrick didn't have such a dominant performance. Do you know how many people? Just look at all the artists that were nominated. Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, it's nasty work what they did. And there's no bouncing back from this. Drake is the beef is close, is done. You lost. The Super Bowl is the aftermath. It's kind of just the epilogue at this point. Because since in Drake's words, rap is a sport. Well, in sports, there's a winner, there's a loser, and there's hardware for the winner. Kendrick got 5 of the hardware. You got 0. So it's now to the point where there's no redemption. It's just about moving on. Move on. Just like how Drake moved on after the Pusha T business, he needs to move on from the same way. There's no red button. There's no this. There's no that. Move on. He has an album coming out on Valentine's Day with Party Next Door. That sounds trash. But sure. And so, even trash. It sounds repetitive. It sounds like you heard one, you heard them all when it comes to Party Next Door, in my opinion. But he hasn't come out on Valentine's Day. He's moving on. I do not want to hear one bar in that album about Kendrick Lamar. I don't want to hear one bar. Stop with the Instagram posts. Stop with the Instagram stories. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Just move on. You lost. You're embarrassed. You got embarrassed. You got embarrassed. I'm serious. It's embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing. Move on. I'm all for destroying and holding the industry accountable. And I know I'm going to screw up her, the young, what's her name? Chappelle Roan, when she won. And she called the industry and said, hey, we got you, but you got us. I like that. I know Drake made a speech earlier on. I don't want to run this video more than it has been, but Drake has also benefited from the said industry, and Drake has done many shameless things to many other artists, and he tried Kendrick Lamar, and it did not fucking work, and that's why I don't respect that. But I like what she said to the people about the industry. I thought it was nice. I thought it was very, very courageous. And I just feel like it was a big power move. This was a big dick energy power move by whoever, the industry really, but UMG, whoever. Like this is a big dick move, and been like, look, the song that you are saying is defamation just won 5 Grammys, and everyone's singing to it on national television, one of the oldest networks in the history of American television, and I don't know what else to tell you, brother, man. Don't know what else to tell you. But Drake will be fine. Like, his money will be fine. His deals will be fine. He'll be fine. He's fine. Oh, and the biggest thing I almost forgot, before I let you go, the biggest thing I also forgot, number 3, 4, besides the Dre and Lucien thing, besides the Kendrick winning 5 Grammys thing, besides Taylor Swift backing up and Not Like Us, and Beyonce cheesing with Not Like Us and stuff, and Jay-Z standing applauding, is The Weeknd. They had Abel come out and perform. All your ops were in attendance, bro. All your ops were in. The Weeknd of all people was there, and they apologized to him, and they let him perform. And come on, bro. That was the industry. Dug up your grave, pissed on it, and put it back. And they even put it back the right way. They even put it back the same way they found it. That's what they did. The Weeknd was the icing. That was a cherry on top to let me know they don't give a fuck. They really don't. The Grammys was nasty work. I've never seen something. I don't believe there's too many coincidences to make it like coincidental. Like it really, if not calculated to a T, it was definitely like, hey, the stars align for us to make you look like a fucking idiot and to make it as embarrassing as possible. And I know it's weighing on this man. I just know it is. Because even people who are very close to him is looking at him like, damn, bro. Abel? The Weeknd? Drake out here talking about Taylor Swift. Talking about Taylor Swift is the only person he's scared to drop. Only person he would change his date to. Well, she's dancing and singing A minor. Yeah, man. Yeah.